I want to talk about the difference between putting in effort and straining. And I think it's a very important difference. So, putting in effort is something that's required in life to get anywhere. It's called working hard. But straining is something completely different. Straining is what we're doing when we're going against ourselves and doing something that's not effective or really kind of a waste of energy. And I can really feel the difference in my body when I do one versus the other. Like if I'm straining and using my energy ineffectively, I can just kind of feel. Again, it's in my head. I almost get a headache when it happens, and it's like I'm doing it because I'm telling myself I should do it, rather than doing it because it's what really needs to be done. Versus when I'm, just putting in effort, like it feels there's more of a flow. Even if it's hard, it's clear like this is what I should be doing, and my body feels that. One very concrete kind of place where I feel it is in jiu-jitsu. Like it's a good way to draw an example. Like if you're sparring with somebody or rolling with somebody, and you're just using muscle to try to force your way through positions, it feels a particular way. And even if you're successful at it, because you're that much stronger than the person, it's still you're going to be tired when you're done with it. Whereas if you're truly kind of flowing, using technique, using your energy, the other person's energy, and going the way that kind of the position allows you to go and making the most of it, then that is putting in effort, but it's much more productive, and you end up using a lot less of your energy. It's like when somebody who's more experienced goes with somebody who's less experienced. The less experienced person typically is using more of their energy because they're straining more. They're trying to force more things because they have less of a feel for the sport and they have fewer techniques at their disposal. The more experienced person is more relaxed. He or she is able to see opportunities, get there more quickly, and use the opponent's energy more effectively. And so, you get to the end of the round, you might both be tired, but one person's going to be a lot more tired than the other person. And so I think it's a very important distinction, and I see it in my day-to-day life, going through my work day, just my living day, where I'm feeling my way through my activities, the things that I say, the things that I do, and I can hear my brain always telling me, oh, you should say this, or you should do this, or this is the time where you need to do this. And I used to live that way. I used to live from that place, and I was never effective, or as effective as I wanted to be, and I was always kind of in doubt, and I was always tired. So I can kind of feel that side of myself, and I've gotten much better at basically ignoring it, like recognizing what that is and knowing, okay, that's like a past relic of myself. That's my monkey brain, or whatever you want to call it, which thinks that it knows what to do, but it doesn't really know what to do. My intuition, my true self, which for me is in my body, knows what to do. And when I feel the presence of that other energy, that other voice, it's kind of like a head energy, I've learned to kind of push that back and say, okay, thanks, I'm good. I don't need your advice right now. And then I relax into myself, and then my body knows what to do, and it becomes clear to me, okay, I'm going to walk this way, I'm going to say this to this person, et cetera, et cetera. So it might sound like a lot of work or kind of confusing. Part of that is probably because I'm not explaining it that well, but it becomes much easier through repetition, through practice, and you can really become a master of understanding your own intuition and how to effectively manage your own energy for the best possible outcome, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, whether it's jiu-jitsu, tennis, you name it, or just relaxing, spending a day by the poolside, whatever you want to do. There's always the way that your kind of body and natural self want to go. And that's very, I think, crucial distinction. Putting in effort, which is, the work that life requires, versus straining. And if we can learn the difference between the two, and we can stay away from the latter and put our energy towards the former, we'll be a lot more productive, a lot more successful, and a lot healthier and a lot happier.